favorite food, and... Okay, bro, let's chill on the furry bait here. You guys have been spamming me with questions so intensely I can't even go live in peace. That's why I'll be answering these today in the episode of Q&A. Let's start with the first question from Barrage. What are the Pokemon games you have played, mobile and spin-off counts? Now this is a pretty long questions. I've played a lot of fan games, mobile games, and regular Pokemon games throughout my short existence. And here's a list of them. But I sure remember Pokemon Unite pretty damn well, since it was the game I would play with my cousin and brother and another friend of mine. We had like about 400 to 300 hours on this stupid game, and even if the balance sucked, we did make it to Master Rank, which is the highest rank possible, and it was fun to grind our way up there even if some games were really raging. Another one that marked my mind would be Pokemon Shuffle. I remember being really young and playing this game every day just to advance, and I also remember my father being completely hooked to it. Like, bro was level 300 or something. It was crazy. For the most part, the ones I remember the best are not fan games, and it's mostly because I've never played an entire fan game from beginning to end. I've enjoyed regular games like crazy when young, and that's why I keep in mind each and every Pokemon game experience in mind, from completely trash to just awesome experiences. We got a first question from Levi Awesomeness, which is, what made you love Trico? Well, to be honest, I first fell in love with Trico a long time ago. When I first played Pokemon Omega Ruby, it was my first taste of the third Pokemon generation, and I loved it. It instantly became my favorite Pokemon region, and when I actually first played through the game, I picked Mudkip. But after a small time of living in the region, I learned to appreciate Trico, mostly because when I got it, after finishing the game, I evolved him and I found him really cool. And through thick and thin, he still is my favorite Pokemon to this day. Next question. Favorite food, and... Okay, bro, let's chill on the furry bait here. And if you still want to know my favorite food, it's probably dark chocolate. I've been trying to make homemade chocolate for a while now. It's such a cool food. Did you know that it boosts your IQ for a little while? Alright, next is, if you weren't into Pokemon, what would the focus of the channel be? Well, I think this is a pretty hard question, since I don't have any passions as big as Pokemon, but in general, it would either be about basketball or music. I'm a big trumpet player, and I think that could have been a big focus on this channel, but for the most part, I would go with basketball because I've got a big obsession for it, and I have a couple of friends that could even help me build it from the ground up. It could actually also could have been about confidence and growth in your life. I was a lot into that kind of stuff lately, but I kind of wasn't in that type of mindset when creating the channel, meaning probably wouldn't have revolved around that. That's all the questions for today, folks, and if you enjoyed me talking about my life, then you'll probably enjoy seeing me play this awesome fan game.